Congratulations on purchasing a Victor M16 battery scrubber dryer. In this video you will learn how the machine works and how to use it safely. Section off the area to be cleaned and let others know you are cleaning by placing warning signs at the entrance and exit points to the area being cleaned. To prepare the floor for use with a scrubber dryer, it is important to remove any loose dirt and grit first. This prevents the floor being scratched and ensures better results when cleaning. For this small area we are using a dust control mop. Don't forget to pick up the debris collected with a dustpan and brush. Finally, clean the dust control mop using a vacuum before storing it safely in the cleaning cupboard. Take the machine off charge by turning off the power, then removing the plug from the socket. Then you can remove the charging cable from the charger at the back of the machine. Carry out a visual check of the machine. Check for any damage to hoses or pipes or any leaks. Make sure that the machine is safe for use. Lift off the lid on the recovery tank and make sure the tank is clean and empty. Check that the filter is in place and the float ball is free to move. Check that the squeegee is clean and in good working order. Torn or damaged squeegee blades can cause streaking on the floor. To fit the brush, place it under the brush cover. Lift and turn it clockwise until it is locked into place. Before filling the tank, remove the filling cap. You can then fill the tank using a bucket or a hose. Remember to replace the cap once you have filled the tank. These are the basic controls of the M16. The squeegee is lowered using the lever on the left. The machine is activated and the brush, solution and vacuum switched on using the control panel. This is the control panel. 3 buttons control the functions illustrated. The light shows how much battery is left. The lights above each button turn green when the functions are on. To lower the squeegee, simply lower the lever shown. This lever lowers the brush. Move it forwards and the brush will drop to the floor. You can move the lever using your foot. To start cleaning, first switch the brush on by pressing the button on the left, then the vacuum with the button in the middle. Finally, start the solution flow by pressing the button on the right. You can now start cleaning. Make sure that you clean right up to the edges, using systematic overlapping passes to clean the whole area. As you can see, the M16 can clean very compact spaces. Once you have finished cleaning, turn the machine off using the control panel. Then, using this lever, lift the brush to make the machine easier to move around. First, fold down the lever, then stamp on it to lift the brush. Finally, fold the lever back into place. The first thing to do before storing the machine is empty the recovery tank. You should always empty the recovery tank at your designated disposal point, but you can also use a bucket. Unclip the dump hose from the machine and unscrew the cap whilst the hose is pointing upwards. You can then empty the recovered solution. Once the tank is empty, lift the hose to an upright position and replace the cap. Then securely fasten it back to the machine. Periodically, you may need to empty the solution tank. To do this, unscrew the cap at the front of the tank by the wheel. Use a coin to start, then you can remove it with your hands. Always wear gloves for this and make sure that the machine is over a designated disposal point. as the solution comes out very quickly. To keep your machine working at its best, it is a good idea to clean the recovery tank. To access the tank, slide out the tank cover and remove it from the machine. Then, using a cloth or pressure washer, clean the debris from the tank. Check the float moves freely and the vacuum pipe for blockages. This process will help prevent blockages and maintain the capacity of the recovery tank. Before charging, make sure that the machine has been turned off using the control panel. Then plug the lead into the charging socket on the machine. Plug the other end of the lead into the socket using an RCD plug for safety. Then switch on the power and activate the RCD plug. Once there is power to the charger, it will carry out some diagnostic checks and the lights will flash. They will then settle and indicate the level of charge in the battery. The lights will change from red to amber and finally green indicates that the battery is fully charged. We hope you have found this film useful. If you have any questions on this machine or you have a problem with it you cannot solve, please contact the Victor Service Department on 0121 765 2353.